Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today, there's going to be a pair of wide receivers looking to make big plays on the field. It's the Panthers. Broncos. Now let's get you out to Bank of America Stadium for this matchup.
Broncos, Panthers, a winter wonderland out on the field today. Ready for today's game. The Broncos are back deep, waiting for the kick return. Gano has it teed up for the opening kickoff. He'll take it from the 10. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Coming off a record-shattering year, breaking virtually every mark that had ever been posted in a single season, quarterback Peyton Manning.
What a year Peyton Manning had for the Denver Broncos in 2013. Led them to the Super Bowl. Record numbers for the offense. Record numbers for him. It's just amazing what he does year in and year out.
Balls lined up as the single back. The Broncos from the 32. Could have been intercepted. As we take a look at the defense, you'll be taking a look today at defensive end Charles Johnson, who never takes a play off.
Charles Johnson, he knows how to get a sack. And man, this Carolina defense up front, they are rugged and tough. And Charles Johnson leads the way.
The Broncos from the 32. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
So you got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down. And they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
To a halt. Coming onto the field, the #1 overall pick of the 2011 NFL Draft, Cam Newton by way of Auburn.
I think when you have the talent that Cam Newton has, no matter what you do, people are going to undervalue it. So they look at him, they see all that talent, and they just think he's going to win the Super Bowl every year. Well, it's a team game, and it doesn't work that way.
This offensive lineup often will feature the tight end in a prominent role, and that means Greg Olsen.
Yeah, Greg Olsen from Wayne Hills High School in New Jersey, coached by his father, Chris Olsen. Terrific high school college player. And how about this? He's a terrific NFL player also.
Second down and 10. Newton, handoff. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Hard to judge sometimes what time of possession really means in an NFL game. But I know this, when you run the football like that and you pick up decent yards, that's a good thing for the offensive side and a great thing for your football team.
That's Newton over to Olsen for the catch.
Newton selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They're setting up screen. Williams. Let's talk about the defense. One of the best pass rushers in the league is linebacker Von Miller.
When Von Miller's on the football field, the offense always has to worry where he is at. So if you have an extra blocker on the offensive side, you double team Von Miller. That's how good he is.
And now Newton's going to take off. Trevathan that time on the tackle. Third down. Newton's going to take it from the gun. And he's forced to the ground.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down. Well, next week they might be trying kickers out when they go home because they did not expect to miss that field goal. It comes up way short.
They face first down. Manning comes out in the pistol. First down at the 47. Ball's taking the handoff. That's stopped by Roman Harper. That's second down coming up. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. And he's taken down.
My gosh, you talking about getting overpowered. I guess they were expecting a speed move. The right guard and right tackle are both pulled. They get run over and they give up a sack.
Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Manning finds Thomas.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The flag is down.
Encroachment, defense.
First down on the way. Welker's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Ball's going to secure the handoff. And tackle down at the 43-yard line.
Davis is just not an outside rusher. We see it right here. What a job showing that strength. Stays in position, and the run's coming outside. He stops it for no gain.
Manning out of the gun. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times when he's under center and when he drops back. He takes his eyes off of him, and what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
Manning's back in shotgun formation. And they knock the quarterback to the ground.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
He's going to try and return this one. He's brought down. First down here. Takes off with it.
It's away from the stack.
Miller's the one who brings him to the ground. Second down coming up. They bring in the extra tight end. To Williams. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Third down and 10. Underneath and incomplete that time.
On third downs, the defense knows in most situations it's going to be a pass, and let's give some credit to the defensive front. They pressure the QB, and they force the incompletion.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. It's first down as they head to the line. Manning's lining up in the pistol. The defense gets a sack.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard. They look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
Second down now. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. Third down on the way. Welker's lined up now as a slot receiver. Manning from the gun. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
It'll be Colquitt back to punt. They bring him to the turf.
Well, returning punts is a tough job. It's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Cotcheries in the slot. Looks to his left. Has a catch for the first.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
That play is going to be challenged. Challenge flag is out. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
So he challenged the play, and the coach's challenge does not pay off.
Well, I agree with the head coach still. I would have made this challenge because it was so important to the outcome of the game, and it was a little bit of a gamble, but it was worth it.
First down here after the completion. The Panthers bring in an extra tight end for this play. Tight ends in motion here. Williams has got it on the handoff. That's a gain of 8. This will be second down. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. Now on the move. Reaches out and snatches it.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
First down at the 25. And Williams is going to take the handoff now. Ward's there to take him down. And here we have second down. They've come out in the dime package. Drop back, shotgun formation. Running away from the pressure. He's stacked up at that point.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
So, first and goal to go. Williams handed the football. And that gains a few. Second down here. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Panthers in for the score.
Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other to get open to score.
Driving extra point is good. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Bolden's got a chance for a return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Broncos bring their offense back on the field for their next drive. Manning set in the pistol. First down and 10. Brings it in. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
It's now second down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Ball's taking the handoff. Kuechly's going to make the tackle.
Ball's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
And it's 3rd and 10 here after the run. Manning's got it in the gun. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up 4th down after just a 3-play series.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
The Broncos will have to punt. Fields it cleanly and starts his return. And he's brought to the ground. The Panthers now start their drive at the 40. The Panthers will take the snap from the 40. Makes the reception. Olsen's tackled down at the 50.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
Second down, even after the completion. Newton's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. And they can't connect.
Yeah, this defender probably can block a lot of shots in basketball games, too. That's just a wonderful job. Good timing, and he swats the football away for the incompletion.
It's Williams in the backfield. Middle. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Newton's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Benjamin's a receiver in the slot. Newton standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Gets it out for the completion.
The slant route is not used as much as it used to be in the NFL because defensive linemen read quarterbacks now better than ever, and they jump up to knock those passes down. But that time they didn't get it done. The slant route is caught and comes up a couple yards short of a first down.
Second and short to the ground. Williams tackled down after a gain of 5.
Williams is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First and 10. Out of the pocket. Newton off the mark that time.
Nice job that time by the quarterback. He gets outside the pocket because of pressure, but not able to complete the pass.
The Panthers from the 32. Newton hooks up with Greg Olsen. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
First and 10. D'Angelo Williams. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Williams is lined up in a single back formation. Gains 16. The Panthers have leaned on the ground game to this point, and it's been big for them. And Williams is posting big numbers, Phil.
I still think they'll be able to run the football, and here's why. The defense is worried about the passing game. When you're that worried about the pass, the running game is there, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
The defense gets the sack.
How about the defense on that play? They were not fooled. They see the pass coming. They get the penetration. They get to the quarterback quick, and that's a big sack down near the goal line.
What a drive this has been. Toss play here to Williams, and this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
The defense is fired up right here, aren't they? They know it's third and goal. This game is close. They make a stop here. That is big time for their football team.
This has been a long drive so far. He's scrambling now, and that'll be a gain of about 2.
I think the big decision is now, Jim, do you kick the football, take the 3 points, or do you go for it on 4th down? To me, you kick the football and get 3 points on the board.
The offense back on the field here for this 4th and 4. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a touchdown. Panthers.
That time on 4th and goal, the offense goes for it. The defense is all excited. They want to try to stop them, and they make bad mistakes and give up the touchdown.
The Panthers for the extra point. The point after is good. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Flag is down.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The kicker just couldn't keep it in bounds there. The Broncos come out for the next possession. Thomas has moved from the tight end position to the slot. The Broncos will take the snap from the 45. Finds Thomas. Demaryius Thomas takes the hit and is brought down.
Well, the Deacon Duck quarterbacks, they love to see cover 3 because they know they're going to drop back and just throw the short passes underneath. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of this defense.
2nd and short. Ball's going to secure the handoff. Running to the right.
Ball's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a 1st down.
1st down here after the run. Welker's lined up in the slot. They'll go ground, taking it right up the middle. The Broncos run the risk right now of having to abandon the running game. Ball's going to get more touches, and you know he has to learn how to find some openings to get his team back in this one.
You know, I agree with that, Jim, but also I think you got to start to think about changing the play calling. Get this defense off balance, then go.
The ball is jarred loose. Running room. Touchdown, Panthers.
That's the way they're taught, to be greedy. Don't be satisfied with just getting the turnover. Take it all the way back to the house for the score.
Officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurs.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Well, it was called one way on the field. It was a booth review, and the call is overturned. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Time for one more play. Ball's got it on the handoff. Hartford's there to take him down. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. Coming up, 2nd down. Nickel formation for the defense here. Manning's going to take it from the gun. Finds Thomas. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
Well, it's a good touchdown by the offense there. And, you know, and what it's done, it's gotten this game closer, gives them confidence, and confidence is a dangerous thing. We'll see if they can keep moving forward after this.
And the extra point is good. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Williams is in the backfield. They'll go shotgun here. Looking to the right side and throwing. Almost intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have one or two passes a game that can't be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
The Panthers have it at the 24. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line. That's a timeout by the team. This is third down. The defense comes out in the nickel. Newton in shotgun formation. On the money. And he is tackled at the 44. We're early in this game, but this defense must figure out a way to cover up this tight end because he's putting up big numbers.
I don't know if they can stop him, Jim. It's so hard for defenses now to come up with ways to stop these tight ends. They look like power forwards of the NBA. They're big, they're strong, they're fast. What do you do? That's a good job by the quarterback. That's what you call pocket presence. He just felt like he was going to be in trouble, and he was. He gets out under heavy pressure and completes the pass down the field.
First down at the 36. Right side. Breaks free.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Newton lines up in the pistol. Scrambling out of the pocket. Harris is in on the tackle.
Well, you get a couple first downs. This gives you such great confidence. It makes everybody relax. And I always say this, when you're a relaxed athlete, that's when you play your best.
Offense lines up here. Williams and gains maybe 4.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Offense lines up here. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Very nearly intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
3rd and 6. Has to extend for that one, and he's got it.
This is a route that's not run enough in the NFL, the corner route. So many times, receivers just go across the field, they go short. But when you make these double moves like that, you get wide open, and what a throw by the quarterback.
So that's going to do it for the first half. Panthers are up in this one. Raider ready now to get the second half underway. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Panthers bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center.
Come on now.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap.
Well, the defense, they give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
To Williams.
Dropped for a loss on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. Second down and 12. And he takes off. Wants to go deep. And Ward almost picked it off.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's third and long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
The Panthers snap it at the 31. Getting the ball is out. And the defense has it. Breaks the long one for the touchdown.
Anytime you're out there in open space, that football's bouncing around. They did the right thing on the defensive side. Pick it up, try to score some points. Terrific job of the defense that time.
Got to tie